You thought Looney Tunes was all slapstick and silly sound effects? Think again. Because in their brand new movie, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck are facing something they've never dealt with before. Aliens, possession, world domination, and yes, actual sci-fi horror. This is Looney Tunes, The Day the Earth Blew Up, and it's weirdly intense. Today, we're breaking down the plot, the hidden meaning, and the shocking twist that makes this cartoon feel more like Get Out than Saturday morning. Let's get one thing clear. This isn't a random Halloween special. The Day the Earth Blew Up is the first full-length, fully animated Looney Tunes movie made for modern audiences. And they went all in. We're talking UFOs, brain control, creepy grins, and actual world-ending stakes. But here's the kicker. They still made it funny, and somehow it works. 1. Setup: bubblegum, minimum wage ducks, and the invader. The film opens with Daffy Duck and Porky Pig, roommates living off stale cereal, landing graveyard shift jobs at the Mega Mallow bubblegum factory. Think Willy Wonka, but OSHA violating. Vats of neon goo, assembly line robots, and HR run by Marvin-esque aliens. Their motivation? Pay 1 month's overdue rent to avoid being evicted from their beloved Toontown trailer. Early scenes stick to slapstick. Daffy chugs experimental gum, inflates like Violet Beauregard, and ricochets through conveyor belts. Porky scrubs floors while chanting, "That's my minimum wage, folks." But the comedic veneer peels when a coworker's gum bubble writhes, wraps around his head, and slithers down his throat. He lurches away, eyes glowing fuchsia. Daffy shrugs it off until the entire night shift starts chanting in monotone unison. Chew. Population obey. Polygon. 2. Inciting incident. The body horror gumocalypse. Our possessed coworkers melt into pink and teal tendrils. Imagine Simpsons Treehouse meets Carpenter's kennel scene. The gum mass fuses victims into kaiju-sized blobs that drip across the factory floor. Director Peter Braungart's animation team pushes the PG-13 line with squelching sound design while keeping loony exaggerated physics. Eyes bug out, hammers crush skulls, but characters spring back, Toon style. Porky and Daffy barely flee with an alien data chip hinting the gum is phase 1 of an invasion led by the Invader, a teal cyclops who appears on factory monitors quoting 1950s sci-fi. "We come for your planet. You bring the flavor." That chip becomes the movie's MacGuffin. If decrypted, it can reverse the gum's mind control formula. 3. Road trip act. Recruiting the Toons and losing a few. Knowing Toontown's in danger, the duo rallies familiar faces. Bugs Bunny, running an underground carrot moonshine racket. Lola Bunny, parkour courier delivering Acme packages. Wile E. Coyote, armed with a quantum Acme disintegrator. What could go wrong? Yet one by one, gum parasites pick them off in body snatcher set pieces. Wile E's gadget backfires, coating him in gum that puppeteers him like a marionette. Lola's parkour chase ends with a rooftop puddle that morphs into a gummy duplicate. Each capture amps the stakes and shows loony gags fused with horror tension. A coyote explosion splatters pink gore across lens, only for possessed Wile E to reassemble Terminator style. 4. Mid-movie twist. Porky's hidden hero arc. Mid-film lab scene. Daffy tries cracking the alien chip, fails, and mocks Porky's stutter. But Porky's secret hobby, ham radio tinkering, pun intended, lets him decrypt the waveform into a reversal frequency. Subtext. The pig everyone jokes about has the intellectual key. While Looney Tunes historically sidelines Porky, this movie frames him as the unlikely brain behind the resistance. Cue fan-pleasing growth. He declares, that's enough, and slaps Daffy for doubting him. 5. Final act, Toontown massacre at the Acme power plant. The invader spawns a kaiju-scale gum titan by fusing captured Toons. Possessed Bug's head sticks out one shoulder, Wile E's legs another. Porky and Daffy infiltrate the Acme nuclear plant, now a bubblegum hive, to broadcast the reversal frequency over power lines. Set piece highlights: mallet versus mandible. Daffy, wielding Granny's umbrella like a chainsaw to slice gum limbs. ACME rocket roller coaster. Porky rides a malfunctioning rocket through the Titan's torso, ejecting infected Toons like carnival prizes. Frequency. Finale. Porky plugs the chip into a PA system. Big band swing. Callback to Tin Pan Alley Cats. Blasts as gum melts off characters, returning them to normal. When Titan collapses, the invader slithers out, tiny and defenseless. Daffy stomps it, but his foot sticks in remaining gum, launching a gag where he's dragged across town shouting, "Ah, phooey!" Roll credits. 6. Easter eggs and horror references. Carpenter shoutouts. Security cam label Station 31. nod to the Thing outpost, plus Wilford Brimley cameo as a janitor. Color palette, neon pink and teal mirror. 1988's They Live Alien reveal filter. Acme branded flamethrower, same model as the Thing. Duck Dodger's poster in Daffy's trailer foreshadows outer space threat. Bugs quote, "What's up, Doc?" Apparently, the body count. A meta twist on his classic intro. 7. Rating and tone. Is it too scary for kids? Early reviews from Screen Hub Australia label it PG-13 for creature violence and slime gore, polygon. While limbs reattach cartoon style, the visuals cross Goosebumps territory. Melting faces, eyeballs and gum. Parents of under 8s might bail. Horror comedy fans will cheer the genre mashup. 8. Production backstory and release roller coaster. Origin. Conceived during Looney Tunes cartoons revival. Pitched as, what if Porky and Daffy headlined a Carpenter spoof? Tax write-off. Scare. In 2023, WBD shelved sister project Coyote vs. Acme, sparking fear. This film would be Acts 2, but indie distributor Ketchup Entertainment swooped, securing a limited Oscar-qualifying run in December 2024 and wide release March 14, 2025. The numbers. Budget. Estimated $40 million. Small by studio standards, but large for 2D theatrical animation. Box office projections. The numbers pegs $25 million domestic opening. Horror crossover could expand audience beyond parents. 9. Why this movie matters. Beyond shock value, revives 2D theatrical animation. First fully hand-drawn Looney feature ever. Genre experimentation. Proves classic cartoons can evolve. Slapstick meets body horror without stripping identity. Underdog leads. Elevates Porky and Daffy from side gag to hero status, diversifying franchise focus away from Bugs. Cultural meta-commentary. Explores consumerism, mind control gum, and corporate consolidation, timely for Warner Discovery drama. 10. Counter-arguments and why they still favor a watch. It ruins my childhood. Horror tint exaggerates cartoon violence already present. Acme anvils were always lethal. Too niche. Horror animation crossovers. Coraline Monster House earned cult status and solid box offices. Why not straight comedy? Franchise reinvention keeps IP alive. Stagnation kills relevance. See Space Jam 2 backlash. When every critique reduces to, I prefer old formula, you've actually proven the need for creative risk. The Day the Earth Blew Up is a bold, brilliant, bizarre new take on Looney Tunes. It mixes sci-fi horror, dark comedy, and classic slapstick into something that somehow shouldn't work, but absolutely does. And whether you see it as a goofy alien adventure or a full-blown satire of modern control and paranoia, one thing's clear, Looney Tunes still knows how to blow your mind. If you loved this breakdown, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. That's not all, folks. Because if this is the new Looney Tunes era, we're all in for a wild ride.